Hey,
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 what? What's going on?
big surprise.
What is it?
We're both here together at the same time.
No way.
Yeah,
We're,
yeah.
we're in the same room at the same time.
We live in different states, but my boy come to visit, so we're going to do a couple of videos together
Live in the same place at the same time. It happens
for the first time ever.
first time ever. Well, we've been in the same room before.
First time on stage together.
Yes. And so what are we doing? What's the deal today?
Well, we've gotten numerous comments and suggestions over the period we've been doing some of these videos, and many of our viewers and commenters have been kind enough to suggest other songs that we might enjoy, and thought we'd hit one of those that was a suggestion which I liked and I added to my playlist.
Oh, so you cheated. You already listened to it.
Yep, I've already heard it,
Uh-huh.
which is why I like it.
Right. Okay. So you preemptively. Yeah. Okay. All right. I see how it works. Okay. All right. That's fine. But I guess the good news is you've already screened the eligible applicants.
I'd hate to put one on that neither of us has ever heard, and then a minute into the song have to hit the gong and kick it out.
That's what we should do. We should get a gong.
That's if anybody remembers the Gong Show.
The gong show was awesome.
What was his name?
Chuck Barris.
Chuck Barris.
Chuck Barris. Yeah.
That was a funny show.
It was a great show. Okay, so is this a good idea, by the way, of kind of playing something that somebody recommends? It's kind of encouraging people.
We want to encourage.
Oh, we do.
them.
Okay, all right.
Sure.
We do want to encourage people. Okay, all right.
As long as they're not offended when we don't
like
care for one of their suggestions or ignore one of their suggestions. I mean, we can't do them all. So yeah, I think it's okay.
Okay, all right. All right. So what's on the what is it?
It's a song called "What Do You Want from Life" by a group called The Tubes, and the video that we're going to have with it was from 1974. So of course it's 70s music, which
That usually works well.
We've talked about plenty.
Yeah.
And hopefully the YouTube police will allow the video to play in our session here.
Well, this will be interesting because I think the only Tubes song I know was kind of the one song that became semi-popular in the 80s. One in a Million, I think, was the name of the song. Which I liked. I do like.
Can you hum a few bars?
She's one in a million, girl.
Oh,
One in a
okay.
million, girl.
I think I have heard that.
Yeah. All right. Let's hear it.
All right, here it goes.
7 miles high. We'll direct your attention to the center ring. We will bring you San Francisco's one, San Francisco's only, The Tubes.
What do you want from life? To kidnap an heiress or threaten her with a knife? What do you want from life? To get cable TV and watch it every night? There you sit up, lumped in your chair. Where do you sleep and what do you wear when you sleep? What do you want from life? An Indian guru to show you the You do the nasty things you must. What do you want from life, bro? We've got a rebate here. We have got a cash rebate. Don't crowd now. There's not enough for everybody, but we did our best. What do you want from life? Well, you can't have that, but if you're an American citizen, you are entitled to a heated kidney-shaped swimming pool. What do you want from life? A Dynagym, personally demonstrated in the privacy of your own home. A microwave oven. Don't watch the food cook. What do you want from life? A foolproof plan and an airtight alibi. Real simulated Indian jewelry. What do you want from life? A Gucci shoe tree. Yeah. You want from life? A personally autographed picture of Randy Mantooth. What do you want from life? Bob Dylan's new unlisted phone number. You want Can't have that. A beautifully restored Third Reich swizzle stick. What do you want from life? A dream date in knee pads with Paul Williams. Rosemary's Baby, yeah! What do you want from? How about a new Matador? Or a new Mastodon? A Maverick? A Mustang? A Montego? A Merc? Montclair? How about a Maserati? A Mark IV, maybe? Or a Mack truck? A Mack truck? A Winnebago? Hell, a herd of Winnebagos. We're giving them away. A McCullough chainsaw? A Las Vegas wedding? A Mexican divorce? A solid gold Kama Sutra coffee pot? I can't believe it. Or a baby's arm holding an apple. What do you want from life?
A little different, eh?
Okay. All right. Oh, I see what you're doing there. So it was that because that was the live version from Halloween 1974. Was that significantly different than the other version, than the sort of the studio version?
A little bit.
Did he say all the crazy stuff at the end?
Yes, that's what really grabbed me.
Yeah.
The rest of the song was nice, had a nice beat, there were some amusing lyrics in there and liked the song generally, but it probably would not have made my list if it wasn't for that ending part.
Yeah. The ending part was definitely entertaining, at a minimum. Was he wearing a tux?
Sure looked like it. Didn't see that very often in the 70s.
70 in San Francisco. That was in San Francisco.
Yeah. Now, of course, now you got to understand when the rock and roll first started becoming a big thing, the rock and roll groups, when they would appear on TV or wherever, they wore suit and tie and normal clothes.
Not by 74.
Probably not by 74.
And probably not in San Francisco.
Early Beatles. I mean, the kind of jacket they wore, what was it called? I don't know. I think it was like a collarless suit coat thing with a tie. That changed.
Yeah. Look how, culture has just gone to hell. It's like now we don't dress up for anything.
They had that longish hair, the Beatles I'm talking about. It was called the Beatles mop top, which it was, I don't know, a little below their collar, hanging over their, covering their ears. Back, I don't know what year it would have been, late 60s, maybe early 70s. I was that age. I was working in a grocery store, And all my life up until that point, wore my hair a lot like what it is now. It was always, well, not quite bald, although balding. When I was in high school, I was convinced that by the time I was 21, I would be totally bald. So actually, I'm doing pretty good. To
Yeah,
still
you are
have
doing pretty
the-
good. Yeah.
But anyway, up until that point, I'd always worn my hair crew cut, flat top maybe. Might have been a couple of periods where I wore it with a part. But during this period, the late 60s or early 70s, I let it grow. I was working at a grocery store. My hair was touching the collar in the back, just over the top of the ears. I was working, and this old guy, older gentleman, he comes up to me. He was a regular customer, would always talk when he came in. Nice guy up until then. He came up to me and he says, "Why don't you get your hair cut?" And it wasn't in a joking way. It wasn't him saying, "Hey, why don't you get a haircut?" Nothing like that. There was venom in his voice, meanness in his eyes. "Why don't you get a haircut?" That, yeah,
Damn hippies.
that's exactly what it was. Dirty freak hippies.
Yeah. Yeah. Because your hair was touching your collar.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's
Exactly.
yeah. So back to the tubes.
Yes, the tubes.
So have you tried any other tubes music?
I don't think I have. I need to explore them. I kind of recognized the name, and I knew they were, semi-popular back when. So yeah, I need to listen to more of them. And thank you to, I don't have it in my notes.
Oh no.
Maybe Ves can put that
Oh, yeah.
in later.
That can help us
The,
figure it out.
the viewer that suggested that.
Yeah, our genius viewer
Yes,
that somehow tapped into your psychology.
he knew we would like that.
He's seen enough of these videos. He's figured out what makes you work. Okay, so it made the list, which means that it had to be rated at least a 5. I think that's your rule, I
Right.
believe. So I'm curious where you ended up with on this
Oh,
one.
I'd give it a 7.
It's a healthy number.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd give it maybe a 6.
All right, that's respectable.
I mean,
It's amusing.
it's amusing.
It's got a nice bouquet. Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know that I want to hear it all the time.
Right.
Or, luckily you've got a very healthy playlist. So if you put it on random, you may only hear it once every 4 months or something.
Exactly. And by the time it comes on again, and I'm like, oh yeah, that one. I want to hear that again.
Cool. Excellent. Well, that was a nice one. I wish we knew who the person was. We'll figure it out and give you lots of props. We'll put your handle big and bold on the Ves. Hey Ves, can we find out who did that and put their handle big and bold on the screen? Yeah, we can do that. Ves says we can do it.
Best can do anything. And you know what? The last batch of videos we did, I completely forgot to give credit to and to thank Ves, our editor, engineer, all the things he does.
Sound guy.
Yeah, to make these work.
Yeah.
Thanks, Ves.
Thanks, Ves. Okay, and thank you, our faithful viewers.
Absolutely. We're like 244 subscriptions or something like that. I just saw a thing recently that YouTube says if you've got 1,000 subscriptions and X number of hours of your videos being watched, you can make money off of these.
What? Nope.
Yeah, you have sponsors and you get paid, but you know, that's a long ways from where we are.
Maybe we'll see.
And that's not what we're doing at FAR. We're not here to make money. We're here for the love of music and sharing with other people.
Yeah. So make sure to hit that subscribe button.
Yeah,
And like
yeah,
our videos.
Yeah,
All right.
and send money.
And send money. All right. Okay. Wrapping this one.
Sure.
Okay. Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Thanks,
For the
everybody.
suggestion. Tubes. All right. Here we go.
Bye.
On to the next one.